All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who well. Salutations to the hopeful late brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity, risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. This is the brother Lahab coming to you with another lesson. It's going to hop into it. All right, it says Russian fighter jet downs U.S. drone over the Black Sea. Because right now, what we have going on is these war games, before it's an official war, kind of like a laser tag type of thing. Like they're just basically, I mean they're still hitting military personnel as well here and there, but it's more so spyware going throughout different areas to see the drills that the enemy's making. But nevertheless, this is going to just gear up the war even more, because now China's starting to get in. They're training their military. And soon we're going to be in that moment, man, where it's no more, are we in a war or Russia's doing this? No, it's going to be, they're actually in an all-out war. We're fighting right now, and America is daily recruiting new men for their and women, and it's for their military. But gonna get this in the scriptures real quick. Well, I'm going to get this right here in Luke 21, then I'm going to go to Matthew's. But this is Luke 21, verse 10. It says, Then said he unto them, that he being Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven, which is going on now, because you see the chariots. They're making their debut more and more, and sooner or later, that's going to be the salvation of Israel, and as well as these other sightings that you see in the sky that's coming from the pollution of these different derailments, man. How it's polluting waters, and it's leaving the I forget the type of clouds they call it, but basically a certain smog cloud in the sky, is traveling and just nesting in the sky and drifting over to different regions of America, man. To different areas along the Midwest. Actually, I skipped over it. Verse 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass. But the end is not by and by," which is what we're waiting on. All right. Soon the end will be here, man. But the end is going to come with these so-called UFOs, man. And nuclear missiles. That's going to be the end all be all. When you start hearing that alarm, that loud as hell. All right. And then you see those nukes getting shot off and chariots covering the sky. That's when we're in the end. But this is Luke chapter 21, verse I'm gonna start at verse 25. "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon," which we've been seeing these signs, but they're gonna increase more and more, until the great day. "And in the stars upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, which means all the things we've seen throughout the years, the protests, the riots, wars. It's just gonna grow stronger and stronger until the Lord really has no choice but to come back to save the earth from itself and to save His elect from out of this hell. All right, and it says men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. It says, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Because it's going to come a time to even the elites, they're going to go run and hide. All right. Those are the times we're coming into when the leaders of this earth are going to go run and hide because it's about to get that bad, to where, hey, the end of worlds is coming, which is what? Nuclear destruction. All right. And it says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. What does it say? Traveling in the greatness of His strength, meaning He's going to be with millions, if you really want to say billions, innumerable multitude of chariots, so-called UFOs in the sky, all diverse and different, some shape-shifting, some spinning, some looking like pyramids. All different types of UFOs are going to be with Yahweh Shai in that day, because those are the angels, and there's the heavenly host, the heavenly army of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God. All right. And it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So sooner or later, it's not just going to be war, or you hearing about this Cold War, things like that. No, it's going to be an all-out nuclear war, all right? And then after that, salvation. It says, and He spake to them a parable, behold the fig tree and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, ye shall see and know of yourselves that summer is now nigh at hand. So likewise, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. And it's funny because I believe Yahweh Shai likened the end of the world being like a falling fig from the fig tree. Those missiles getting shot out, man. All right, it's mentioned in the book of Second Ezra, man. That as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get it because, like I said, these things are just gonna increase. They're not gonna stop. This is Second Ezra's 15th chapter. Actually, it's like Second Ezra 16. It's Second Ezra chapter 16. Verse 3. It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may a one quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a mighty archer? Which these are all allegories for the fierceness of Yahweh Shai, because him being that hungry lion, all right, as well as the fire that's going to get sent from those nukes, as well as those nukes being the arrows that are being shot, all right? And you can't turn any of those things away, man. And it said a mighty archer. The mightiest archer is going to be Yahweh Shai, all right? He's the one that's giving the command, As soon as those missiles get let out of their silos, all right, they're going to be shot, and they're not turning back around. It's not going to be like, oh, oops, we made a mistake, let's go back. No. Once it has begun, it's shit, to be honest, once this was written, you know, by Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai, who the world innately calls God, through the hands of man to be printed on this earth for his elect to read, it was already a wrap, you know. But now these things you can see are physically beginning, and they're not going to stop. They're just going to increase. It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So yeah, man, we are in the thicket of things, man. Into the thick of it, like that backyard. Yeah, we're in the thick of this kingdom ending, of these plagues being sent out, man. All right, of E actually about to come down with great wrath, and him introducing what is it, the CMDC, you know, that universal number, you know, the universal income. All right, giving you a set amount that you can never reach, the Internet of Things. All right, you know, keeping track of you on everything. You know, your smart house is really just a what do you call it? I don't know if they call it. I'm gonna say minimum security penitentiary. I forgot what they call it. I guess that might be the title, but basically that's what it would be. You know, to where everything in your house is recording what you do and eat, that you can't overspend on this, and that you still have to pay a certain tax bracket to the government. You know, it's really going to bring back that slavery. Terrible too, man. But hey, with that, our salvation is near, man. This war is going to hear about war every day, man. It's going to keep on amping up until the draft. But I'm going to end this lesson off and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles once again who were well, of great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect brothers.